Hi everyone, it's Carrie. We are at Michael's. Today we are going to go check out what's new for spring, see what sort of fun home decor we can find. If you're new here, welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. I'm happy you're all here. I hope you're all having a good day. I'd love to know where you're watching from in the comments. Let's go see what's new. They've got some doormats here. This one says, "Yay, you're here." Currently they are $12. Check your sales before you go in the event in the time that you've watched this video and when you go in to see if anything has changed. It typically takes me about a day to get a video up, so there could be a little bit of a lapse in sale. I like that one with the boots off. Got some really pretty spring wreaths here. This one is cute. It's an egg shape with the little bunny in it. That one is $50. Michael's has very pretty Easter decorations this year. I'll link the last video that we came in and looked at all the Easter stuff. I'll link that at the very end. We'll definitely check out some of it as we move around the store. How is everyone's day going? I hope you're all having a great day. We've had a good weekend here. Our weather, like everyone else, has been a little bit crazy. We've been warm and then cold and storms and then sun. I guess that's how we get all those pretty flowers in the spring. They do have a lot of clearance going on in the stores. I did notice all the Christmas items were gone. The last time we were in the store, there was still a ton of Christmas. This time, they have a whole bunch of artwork on clearance. So this big piece here, that is $70. This one is $10. And we've got this really pretty butterflies. That one's $10 also. We've got some motorcycle art here. That's pretty cool. That one is $50. $10, we've got the beautiful ocean. Do any of you live near the ocean? If so, I'm completely jealous. We spend a lot of time in Florida and I love going to the ocean. This one is $10. These cuties are $10. Very North Woods to me with the bears. That's really pretty. And we've got some birds. Sorry about the glare with the lights. I'll see if I can kind of change the angle a little bit. That one's $10. This one says, "Do small things with great love." This one is $16. This is also another big piece down here. Let's see how much. This one is $27. This one is $10. This one's pretty. We've got $16 on that one. There's our bears again. I love this one, super beachy. That one is $74. And that's a pretty big print. Got some beautiful florals here. This one's $27. This one is $16. That's fun with the gold. This one is $20. Let's see, this one is also 20. Yeah, that's some pretty good deals on those. We'll see what's behind us over here. We just looked at this one on the other wall. Very abstract city there. It looks like New York to me. I could be wrong, but it looks like New York. That one is 27. If you know your cities well, let me know in the comments. Got this pretty welcome here. This one's 14. Let me tip that a little bit, take some of the glare off of it. That one's 10. This one is 60. That one's really pretty with the mountains. This one I love with the palm trees. That one is $20. This one's really cool with the blue and gold with that cream background. We've got some pretty farm pictures here. This one is 10. Our rooster is 15, or 14, sorry. That one matches the other one. This one is 10. That's a pretty good deal for a piece of artwork that size. Got some landscape here. 27 for that one. This one felt very spring with the flowers and the lemons. That's 19. I've got some horses here for 10. We have a lot of, I'm curious if your stores have the same amount of farm and equestrians. The area that this store is in, there's a lot of equestrian and ranches. I may need to go back and get this. I love that it's the black and white and the palm trees. That one's really cool. That one is 16. And they have these really cute picture frames over here. These are all right about $15. They were new for the spring. I like the ruffles on that one, super pretty. This gold with the butterflies, also love that one. These are super pretty. That one's super cool, even with that little photo that they have in it with the floral. I think I'd just leave it like that. I don't need a picture of me in there. Nope. That's pretty cool. You could really mix and match those. That would be really cool. I did have to come over and smell these candles. These smell delightful. So we got sandalwood and sea. And they're pretty big candles for $13. But like I said, I was pretty impressed with the fragrance. And they have a whole bunch of tapers and candles over here. All sorts of fresh, fun colors. I love that the tapers that they have come in different styles. They're not just, a plain straight. Of course, they have the plain straight one. But they've got these ones with the spirals and then ones that look like it's like stacked, the stacked balls here. Those are so cool. So the straight ones are $4. And then I'm going to call them these more decorative ones. These are $6. And they literally have every color you could imagine in here. Have to check them all out. I just thought it was super cool that there was more than just a plain taper. And then they have matching pillars to go with all of them. So you've got these up here, and then the ones below have like spirals on those, on the tapers you'll see. Not on the tapers, I'm sorry, on the pillars below. So these were all $8 to $10. And this is what I'm talking about. They have that kind of more spiral design on them. They just had all the colors. They've got so many beautiful florals out right now, and I love that so many of the stores are doing the real feel. So the flowers actually feel and look a little more real. I'm super impressed with it this year, and it's so many of the stores have it. Kirkland's, Hobby Lobby, Michael's. I'm seeing it a lot at Home Goods. These are super pretty. These are candle taper holders. They had them in super cool colors. And then of course they've got clear ones. These are super unique. And those were all right about $15. And they had these big candle sets down here with the little kind of succulents in there. I thought those were fun. This lavender color is super pretty. And then we have just these nice standard tapers up here. These were all currently 50% off. So just watch for your sales. Don't pay full price for anything if you don't have to. These were fun. So these tapers had their own stand. And then they have this knot candle there, and then those pillars. I thought those were super fun. Very unique. Let's see, I'm trying to see the price on it. They are $13 for some of these. And I apologize. It's difficult sometimes for the camera to pick up when there's a lot of print or if it's very small. This fuchsia is cool. This blue is very cool. We've got this nice dark navy. And they have a ton of pillows. So we'll kind of go down this aisle and look. I was pretty impressed with the amount of pillows that they had and styles. So full price $30 for that one up top. And obviously right now they have a 50% off, so just watch for your sales on those. They have some good florals. Got some really pretty patterns, some good neutrals. That black and white one had tassels on the corners. You can mix and match with so many of the different pillows in here. That one has good texture to it. And they did have some throw blankets in here also. Those were $40. So they had that like fuzzier one. And then they have this kind of one here. It looks a little more fleecy to me. They're both $40. These are $30. I thought those were really neat with the tassels. And they had a lot of good texture to it. I keep coming back to that pillow. It's so pretty. There's just some great, just classic stripes with the tassels too. Definitely a good assortment of pillows, and 50% off helps. I did notice they have washable rugs at this store. So these are $50 full price. I use the washable rugs that I use at my house the brand is Ruggable, and you can buy it online. We've had ours for years, but I have heard very good things about the Wyatt and Ash that is sold at Sam's Club, and Costco has them. So I'd be curious if any of you have tried the washable rugs from here, and if so, what are your thoughts? Just with a busy house, pets grandkids, things like that. I need those washable rugs. We've got some gorgeous tulips here. That is $60. Sorry about that. It was super blurry. But that on a front door would be stunning. And this forsythia wreath, oh my goodness, that is beautiful. I used to have a great big forsythia outside my window when I lived up in Illinois, and it was so beautiful in the spring. This one is fun. It has butterflies in it. Ooh, I like that. And these are currently 50% off. And this is just a fraction of the wreaths that they had. They had aisles of them. And we'll come back another time. I try to do a little bit as we kind of move around the store. They have all their spring garlands in, these beautiful florals. These were right about $15 each. And they were 6-foot strands. They've got some really pretty artwork over here too. This piece here is $25. We've got some, ooh, I like that one with the lily pads down there. That's really pretty. That's very pretty also. Let's see, can we see the price tag? On this one is $30. This one is $20. They've got these cute little vases right here. They had them in this peach color and the green. That one is $13. That might have been the Canadian price actually, now that we'll go with $13. Yeah, the Canadian is $17. Sorry, yep, I flipped it. That $13 was the Canadian price. These are really pretty. This whole collection in here was very pretty with the greens and this kind of coral peach. They have some alphabet blocks up here. These are actually ceramic and $10. This tray is super pretty. Look at that little pink flower on there. Let's see if we can get a price on this one. $25. We've got this dragonfly. $17 for that one. And there's some beautiful throw pillows in here that all coordinate with this line. This is a vase. Then we've got some gold taper holders, and look at these birds. These are $30. So I think these would be a bud vase. However, I don't know that you could wash that out that easily. And this was just a little tin decorative piece for metal. $15 for this one. We've got the little tray here with the lily pads on it. That's beautiful. $15. We've got these birdhouses here. These are, sorry, I could not see the price on that one. Those are $30. I wish I could do audio in the store. I can't because they play so much music in the store and it's copywritten, so it would block the video. On YouTube, you cannot use music that is copywritten unless you own the music. So it makes it a little bit difficult to do the pricing, so I apologize for that. Those butterflies were super pretty. What does this say? Homemade with lots of love and butter. Oh goodness. That is $13. We've got these cute little fake books. All sorts of little butterflies and bees. These little trays are adorable. $8 for that one. That's really pretty. That one is $30. And then with this line, they also have throw pillows that coordinate with it. Some pretty baskets. They had candles down here with letters on them. We've got some ladybugs. What do we have here? This is really cute. This big gold butterfly. How much is this? That one is $13. This is like a thin metal ladybug there. They had them in 2 sizes. They have some berry bowls down here that are ceramic. Let's see, these are $25. These vases are super pretty with the green and then that pink. These are $17. And we've got these beautiful ladybugs here that have some hand-painted shells. This yellow in here is beautiful. That's really cute. We've got some ladybug dishes. This one is $8. Some of their tags, I notice on the tags on the stickers, the Canadian price is on the left, US price is on the right, but on the square tags, the US price is on the top, Canadian is on the bottom. That picture is super pretty. I love the florals on these. Okay, that's fun. I need that. Anyone else, when they were learning how to cook, how many times did you call your mom or your grandma or aunt and say, how much, what do I need to put in this? And she'd be like, just a pinch. You just need a dash of this. They've got some really pretty coffee cups in here, or teacups. Oh, I like this one here with the little butterfly. That's sweet. This is a really pretty tray. Would be great for entertaining. These dishes are super pretty. They have, can you see the gold trim around the outside? Those would be beautiful, kind of mix and match. These are $13. Then we've got some really fun vases up here. Those look like honeycombs. This arrangement is very pretty. They had it way up on the top shelf, and I just think it should be down further. You could see it a little better. So these are all battery-operated LED candles. So they were in these kind of frosted glass. This particular one's $13. But I love the spring colors. I'm a huge fan of the LED candles because you can utilize them in places, obviously, that you can't use an actual burning candle. Those were currently on sale. These are super fun. They've got a pink one back in there, cream, and then that coral. So these are your pampas trees. And then they have this whole line over here for Easter, which I thought was super fun. This was new since we were here last time. They've got some colored, I call them stained glass, but I think they were more so acrylic. We've got our grassy bunnies. These are $30. I love these bunnies this year that they're dressing up in the cutest little outfits. This is $40. Heck of a place for the price tag, everyone. But I do love her green jacket and her little floral dress. Got these cute bunny baskets. These are little fabric bunnies. Look at them there with the little button and the bow. That one is $20. All sorts of coordinating. That's really cute. Napkins and tablecloths in there. The two little bunnies, it looks like it's with hyacinth. And these bookends are super fun. Look at that with the butterflies. Those are $25. That bunny is really sweet. Those little storage boxes up there, they had round ones and square ones. We've got these gold eggs, some fun little mushrooms over here. And then here is our Mr. Rabbit dressed up in his little green jacket. He's got a little backpack with carrots in it. How cute. Okay, these are shovel heads. How fun. Oh my goodness. They are $20. That's really neat. If you're into gardening, that's super cool. Some daffodil artwork, that's pretty. And these little eggs. That whole line in here is absolutely beautiful. They have all sorts of Easter stuff. And again, I will link at the end of the video the last trip or two that we took in here if you want to go through. I'm really impressed with what I've seen at Michael's this year. If you work your coupons and the sales, you can get some pretty good deals. We'll kind of take a look at some of these things here before we head out. Okay, do we have a little piggy with bunny ears on? That's funny. Oh my goodness. I appreciate all of you. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you all have a great day, and I will definitely see you all in the next video. Take care, everyone, okay? Have a good one.